Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Looks like I have audio. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hey. Okay. Looks like I have audio. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hey. So we'll remove that one. Okay. This one will hide. We'll go over here. We'll check our audio. Oh, I know why I can hear myself. Dee dee dee. Because I'm listening to it on YouTube. Okay. So now if I go here, I can't hear myself. Yay. Alright. Now I don't have doubled audio. Yay. Hey, Princess, can you hear me? I am building a live stream. Let me see here. Looks like Princess is on YouTube. And I need to. Oh, okay, good. I need to go over here and see if I can get my Spotify integrated. Because we gotta have music. Uh, Christmas lo-fi cozy covers. 100 greatest Christmas songs ever. Yeah, that'll get my stream taken down. Let's see. Is this copyright free? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now you should hear Christmas music. Okay, that's much better. Headset microphone looks good. We'll deal with song requests later. Clearing off the table, huh? Are you getting ready to change paintings? And I might black out for just a moment. I'll be back. No, you made me want to work on. Made you want to work on a painting. Well, I suppose that's what I do. I must be doing something right. What? There you are with the shirt. What shirt? I don't know what you're talking about. yeah, yeah, it's me. Me with a shirt. It's late night. Oh, my merch. This actually isn't merch yet. I've just this is a test. It's not merch just yet. But I do have a uh, I have a printer that will print these. I have a heat press that will press them to the t-shirts. I have all of the stuff. Um, I just need to make some designs and get up the guts to actually put it out there. So I've got all of the things. Like, I mean, you know, I've even got I got some stuff, some stuff like LL Cool J said, it's jingling, baby. But it just it I'm yes, I live stream and I talk to people and I make stuff and I sell stuff, but it takes a lot of guts um, to to put something out there and then like see if anybody else likes what you do. It really does. It's not a it's not a super easy thing to do. You want a cup or mug? it's I've got some designs in the works. A lot of that stuff will probably start like first quarter of 26 when I switch over to the new website. Let's see, do I have diamonds in here? No, I don't. How am I supposed to paint and I don't have diamonds here? This is my favorite tray. This is the prototype for the wooden trays, and I like the inserts and the way the whole insert thing works. Just being able to swap a insert plate out if you don't have one of these. I think it is very useful. It just pull this little insert out and you can swap it with something else. But this is my favorite of the three inserts that I made. I think it works very well. And like, look at this lid. Look how thick this is. This is not, it's not junk, baby. We don't make junk over here. So let's see what color is your boy gonna be working on? You want a Jingle Drills cup? Well, I'm off work this weekend, so I'll tell you what. If I can get the design finalized this weekend, I will put it in the store Sunday night. What I'm really debating on, and you have to forgive me, I just drank some hot chocolate, so this mug's a bit. But what I'm debating on is if I should put the 25 on there, right? Now, my thought process is that if I don't put the 25 on here, then you can use this again and again and again for every Jingle Drills, right? It doesn't matter if it's Jingle Drills 30 or Jingle Drills 2045. It doesn't matter. It's always going to work as long as you have the cup. That's my thought process. That's kind of the way I would prefer to do it, I guess. But my wife is like, you should put the 25 on there somewhere, but I'm like, where? Where would I put the 25? But she's like, you should put the 25 on there. That way they become collectible year to year. So, and I understand her logic is like, yes, give people a reason to buy the new cup, right? Because if they just have the one Jingle Drills kind of generic cup, they don't have to buy one next year, and they don't have to buy one the year after that. They just keep busting this one out. But I'm like, I don't think that's the way that works, because if I come out with a new design next year, people are still going to want that mug, right? Now they have two mugs that they can switch back and forth for, and they still say Jingle Drills on them, right? So they're still collectible, I guess, if you wanted to have like a, if you was like, oh man, it's November again. When is Chris going to come out with his, release his new mug? So then you could drink out of a different Jingle Drills mug every day, and then it doesn't matter. Do one with a 25 as a collector item, but also one without. See, that's what I thought as well, and that actually happened with the wooden trays. Right, so with the wooden trays with the cat pumpkin that I did, some people requested that I do it without the Drills and Chills 25 on it. They just wanted the wooden tray with the cat pumpkin so they could use it all year long. So I had to like redo that artwork. It wasn't super hard, but it took a little bit of time to redo that artwork, and they were very happy with that. Let's see, we need S, which is number 19. It's like, see, now I'm supposed to be working on setting up my stream, and now for some weird reason I'm pouring drills into my tray so that I can paint. This is why I never get anything done, because I'm literally distracted by diamonds. And this is a Michaels canvas, and I hate it. I really do. I mean, at the end, it's going to produce a pretty picture. It is, but um, like the drills, the drills are not great. The grid on the canvas is loose as all get out. It's multi-placing with these drills, kind of a nightmare. It's like, hey, hashtag not sponsored by Michaels, so I can say what I want. Could put it in as a custom item in the shop. Yeah, and that it really wouldn't be too hard to do, to have one that says 25 and one without. It just makes it a little bit tougher to batch them out. But I also, if I put it in the shop, one, there's only like 3 more weeks of jingle drills, so and it takes what, uh, I would say you'd probably receive, like, if somebody ordered one like right this moment, right? I'd have to, like, no, I think, no, I actually have one. I still have one mug that I haven't printed, so I could print a mug and get it in the mail tomorrow to you, and then you would probably have it by like Thursday. If I did that right now, put it in the shop like right now. Struggling to finish yours for jingle drills, yeah. Or you're doing a Michael's canvas as well. And see, the consensus for the Michael's canvas is that the rounds are great, no problem, work beautifully. Like my wife has no problem at all doing the round Michael's canvases. She's like, these are great, but it's the squares. The squares are like trash. she, she's really not enjoying the squares, and now that I've been working with it, I'm not either. So it's like boo hiss. But I want to be a good sport. This isn't a large canvas, so you know 3 more weeks it'll be over with, and I really want this canvas to be like my first finish. So I'm going to be spending a large portion of my weekend when I'm not working on building the stream, um, putting in some real work on this canvas. And Princess, you said your window is going to be here like on Monday. Good, congratulations. Yeah, there was a stint there. Somebody made a Facebook post, and like we ended up in like 24 hours, we ended up getting like 90 something orders for the canvas window, and it took us over 2 weeks to process and ship out all the orders. Thankfully, nobody was like, "I want my money back. This is taking forever." Like everybody, there were a few people where I had to like send out some messages. They messaged me like, "Hey, where's my stuff at?" And I had to explain to them. And that's why I started making those posts on Facebook of like update videos, because it was the easiest way to like let everybody know that, like, hey, we we are working. We're working our tails off trying to get um, everything done. Like, please bear with us and understand that what it's like to receive 90 orders for something that takes just over an hour to print. And that's just one of the three parts of a window. It's like, please bear with us. We are working on it. And then everybody kind of calmed down when I started doing the update videos, because they could actually see, like, they could see the dry erase board with like all of the orders on there, and it kind of made people shut up. It's like, hey, yeah, they need to work on their grid and spacing. Yeah, it's Mystical. What are you working on for your jingle drills? Is it like a make market? I mean, I think the make market artwork is good. I think what you get for your, I mean, these kits can be as low as $10 if you use like the Michaels order online, save 30% off of $15. It's like $10 for one of these canvases, 16 by 20. You've got around 50,000 drills that you have to paint. This kit is 53 colors, so I mean it's. Oh, it's the one that Tracy already finished. Oh, okay, nice. That is kind of a large one. Yeah, you definitely have to put in some work. You might want to stop playing what is that game? Starts with a P. You might want to stop playing video games and start painting, girly. Get your butt to work. So we need color number 21. Ooh, a red. That's always fun. Now, where's my use? There's my use. Multi-placing for the win. What I found with these Michaels, especially the square drill canvases, like I usually have like the minimal amount of this art dot putty in my placer because it is very sticky, especially if it's warm in the house. Palya, yeah, put Palya away and start painting. Because I can see what you're doing anytime I log into Discord. It tells me if you're listening to Spotify or if you're playing Palya, whatever it is. I can see what you're doing. It tells me. And I go in there and I'm like, oh, she playing games again. No, I'm not. No, I'm not stalking you through Discord. I'm not creeping on you like that. It's just a Discord feature. Now, Mystical, you would know, but when I was streaming through Meld using IV Cam for my cell phone, like putting my hand over the screen, like there would be jumps, like there'd be like frame drops, frames missing, and it'd be a little bit stuttery when I did that. So that's the reason why I wanted to build a stream through OBS and use DroidCam OBS instead. And I am essentially running like 4K on a cell phone, streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And there appears to be no issues. At least none that I can see on my end. Except for the wide angle lens on my camera is like has a very small field of focus, so out towards the edges, like in here, it's a bit blurry because it's fisheye. It's a good low demand game. You got a third 3D printer? Oh yeah, that's right. You said your husband now is totally into it, and he's now collecting 3D printers from Facebook Marketplace. It's like it's a disease. D-Pal is an event run by two streamers. Runs all year from 1st to the 31st. Ah. So you're like in a contest kind of thing. So that's why you play so much. Aha. Still not a good excuse. You gotta have priorities. You may have to follow on Twitch. Yeah. The other thing about using OBS Mystical is that not only can I multi-stream, I have access to kind of more fleshed out features and all, but the games and other integrations that I can do on with like Twitch are huge. So yes, absolutely, follow on Twitch. There's just a lot more that I can do. The theme is ocean for the 2026. In Palia, ocean theme. I can see how that'd be cool. Number 31. More red. Yay. So you can see pretty easily on this canvas like just how much gapping there is. Like look at this. This is now of course when you just like everybody who's been diamond painting for a while, you shut off the lights. Most of it goes away, but it's still pretty obvious that there's gapping there. But you shut off the lights, you step back 10 feet, and it'll look awesome. And what I recommend a make market canvas to a new diamond painter or somebody who's just wanting a little project, maybe to take a break from one of the giant DAC canvases. Absolutely. And I think while this will produce a really good picture, it'll also give you a great appreciation for how awesome the DAC canvases are. Because after painting this, when I go back to like one of my Abraham Hunters or something, I'll be like, oh my god, the drills just like click together so tightly. It'd be straight up joy. Who here is a single placer, or are we all big boy multi placers? Huh? No, Palia isn't about D-Pal. Okay, I've gotten confused. So D-Pal is different from Palia. I used to play lots of games, and then I started 3D printing, and now I have no time for games. Placers 2 through 15. You used a 15 placer? Oh my god, the biggest placer I have is this thing here. I think this is an 8 placer. This is also like one of my favorite diamond painting pens. It's nearly the same thing as this, but this is made out of carbon fiber. It's 3D printed out of carbon fiber. So it doesn't weigh a whole lot, and oh my god, is it strong. I've been seeing Facebook posts like several times this past week with people saying that they broke their placer, like resin placers and stuff. They're like, I'm like, oh, that's a heartache because them things ain't cheap. And I'm sitting here with my carbon fiber pen, like driving a truck over it, and it doesn't break. And Sandy's like, why don't you put that in the store? And I'm like, because it is extremely expensive and extremely hard to print this thing. It's like the chances of it failing during a print are like something stupid. It's like 70% failure rate. Mystical is ambidextrous when it comes to her placing. See, I was talking and I lost track of what and where I'm supposed to be placing. So we'll just put those there. Because what I needed was 4. And I didn't have 4. See, they've got these red arrows and these plus signs right next to each other. And they look so much alike. Usually for this, I put on my reading glasses that have a much higher magnification. And it's easier to see the difference, but I need to be able to look up and see the chat. And if I try to look at anything but the canvas while wearing my reading glasses, I instantly become disoriented. I did see a YouTube video by somebody who holds 2 pens. So they have like a multi-placer in one hand and a single placer in the other hand. And like that's how they paint. Is like multi-placer here and then single placer here. And they like, I'm like, what? So they're like ambidextrous with a single placer in one hand and a multi-placer in the other, and just like back and forth. And I'm just like, are you serious? If you ever wonder how those people are like, oh, I started this at the first of the month and 3 weeks later I'm already done with this, friggin' J-wall, and it's like, how? That's how. They have friggin' weirdos out there using Navy SEAL techniques to paint these things. Come on, see, that's what I'm talking about. They won't come off there. I was watching a video by I think her name starts with the R. She's a brown skinned girl with very thick curly hair. She did a Black Panther painting, but this time she was doing like a mystery painting. And like, she's a fast painter too, because she was talking about it was like her fourth section of the day, and she was like trying to get it done by dinner time, and I'm like, no, that's some YouTube editing. Like, ain't nobody doing four sections in one day. Does she go to work? Does she have a job? Paige. Paige is her last name. Can't remember her first name. Rennie, Raimi, something. It starts with an R, I think. It's not coming to me right now. It's late at night. It's late at night. Okay, give me a break. Princess, I know what Mystical is painting. What are you painting? Or did you already finish your one for Jingle Drills? I've seen people who are like on their third one for Jingle Drills, and I'm like, either you need to paint a bigger canvas or you're just too daggum fast. Number 30. Oh, come on. Now my last YouTube live stream, I showed off the is it Christmas Fairy. Uh, when DAC had that Christmas release before Black Friday. I bought a Christmas. Oh, I know what it's called. Christmas Fairy Wishes, and it's got like a sad fairy next to a Christmas tree. How about that canvas? I think maybe I opened up a little bit too much about how it makes me feel. I might have lost some man points that day. I don't know. But it's a beautiful canvas, and I really do look forward to doing it. I was putting it away today, rolling up the canvas and putting the drills away today, and I was just like, I wish I was doing this canvas instead of this Make Market. Come on, get in there. Yeah, it's a really pretty painting. You didn't do drink and jingle drills working on hibiscus mini dazzles. Oh, you're missing a color? There's a lot of that going around lately. Missing colors. Maybe somebody from a D-Stash group can send you the color. But if it's a DAC painting, wouldn't they send you the color if you're out? Oh, it's okay. I see. You're just gonna sub in a color. You're gonna enhance it because it's not good enough for you the way that it is. What you're saying is that canvas deserves the princess treatment. I can't believe I made that dumb joke. Mm-hmm. Stick that in there. Yep. Cool. All right, Mystical. Yeah, 3 a.m. Whew, oh my God, it's almost 2 here. Holy crap. I need to go to bed too. I only freaking meant to be on the computer for about an hour. I just want to check and make sure that I could get my new cell phone functioning correctly as a camera. But yeah, I need to pack this shit up and go to bed. Yes, sirree. Holy snikes. Yeah, let's put that away. Wow. Princess is like, I just got up. Well, the good thing is I don't sleep for very long, so yay, yay, rare special insomnia. People tell me, "Oh yeah, I've got insomnia too. I couldn't sleep last night." I'm like, I couldn't sleep for the last 20 years. So anytime that I feel a little bit tired, I take advantage of it. Like, I'm gonna go sleep for 4 hours. That'll be the perfect amount of sleep for me. So what I suggest, Princess, when you get your canvas window, just like I'm doing now, the the area that I cut away. So I'll zoom out a bit so that you can see what I'm talking about. But when what I do is I put the canvas window on top of the plastic, try my best to hold it still. Sometimes I'll tape it down, um, and then I'll use an X-Acto knife or one of my ceramic pins, and I'll just kind of go um, around the edge, right? And I'll just cut that outside edge out, and then I end up with this. And then I save this plastic here. I save this, and then I put it over top here, and then I'll put like a tray on it. That'll usually keep the cat from sitting on it, and I'll just put a tray on it. That's what I do with the plastic there. The other thing that you can do is I'll grab my wife's painting if she hasn't taped it to her desk. She likes to tape things to her desk. Yes, and she taped it down. She'll. Oh my God, how much tape did she use? Get off of there. Okay, she'll she'll get over it. But like my wife's painting, Um, she she does hers and she kind of splits it in half as far as one one section here, and then she uses um, so see she had like two whole sections here, and she cut it away the same way that I did, but she covers the section that she's not painting uh, with that piece of plastic there. And then what she'll do is she'll peel this back, and then she can pick this up. This is a really sticky canvas, so that is stuck on there pretty good. But she'll just pick this up, take this plastic off of here, and just start painting on this side. So that's how she does it if she splits that, or if she's using the full size ruler like that. You know, she can adjust it for, you know, and paint only this little part, or she can paint, you know, all of this, or however she wants to do that. But using a canvas ruler isn't really about like keeping the drills like super like, because people go, oh, you know, I don't know how that's going to keep the drills like nice and tight compared to, like, you know, like a standard ruler, right? But look at that. That's, you know, yeah, there we go. That's about three diamonds wide. So just doing it that way is nice and tight. You know, you're looking at like 3 diamonds wide. But when you do this, you can't. You can only multi-place vertically. Like that. Like here, you can multi-place because it's a solid block of color. But like doing this red, you can't really multi-place that. But if you're using a canvas window, it covers the same area, and now you can multi-place in any direction, in any orientation. It doesn't matter, so you can get much more work done. And as you can see, the result, even on a make market canvas with these crappy square drills, it still does an amazing job of making everything look nice and tight together. I mean, look at that. That is nice sharp edges along all of the borders. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And you can see like the fairly large section of canvas. You can see how good that looks. And she's just used this the whole time. So when people go, I don't know how that's different than a ruler or better than a ruler or whatever, it's not that it's better or different or anything like that. It's just it does the same thing as a ruler, except for it allows you to multi-place. You don't have to switch colors because you don't have to take it off and paint underneath the parts that the ruler covered up. You know, you don't really have to do any of that stuff. And because of that, it lets you paint much faster. Because you don't have to paint the same stuff all over again. So I know you're really gonna like it. It doesn't work with every canvas, and it always works best with square drills. I see lots of people using it with rounds, and I'm just like, please stop doing that. That's not what the instructions say. But you know, some people they're like, hey, I think it works great with rounds. I think it will work with rounds as long as the rounds are tight together. If it's like a Temu canvas where there's big gapping in between the rounds, it's probably not going to work that good. But if it's like one of the newer DAC round canvases where they click together kind of like square drills, it's going to work primo for that. But it is now after 2 o'clock. It's time for me to go. I need to conclude this test stream that's been running now for an hour. So Princess, Mystical, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Whoever else watches this test stream, thank you very much for joining, and I will see y'all again very, very soon. So thank you very much. Good night, where it's 2 a.m. You may have to try it with some rounds. Absolutely. I mean, people discover how to use my tools differently in different ways than I thought possible all the time. I get an email or a letter or a picture, and I'm like, well, I didn't think that people could do that with one of these, but they do. They do all kinds of stuff. So, one of the things that Elisa figured out, I'll show you real quick before I sign off, was that if you put this down like upside down, then this little bar here, I put this bar here so that you would have a way to kind of pick it up. So that you could pick it up from this end, and this bar makes it rigid so that you don't flex this too much. It's easier to pick up because of this bar acts like it adds rigidity. But she's like, if I'm on a desk where it's inclined, I can put my tray here, and because of this bar, my tray doesn't slide down off the desk. If you have like one of those inclined draft tables, it's like with this stuck to my canvas, I can just put my tray up there and it just stays in place. And that had not occurred to me until she showed me that on one of her videos, and I was like, really? Hey, So now there's a tray stop. Cool. Somebody else showed me that they use the rulers as like this side of the ruler, because it's really rigid. They use it as a straight edge on the edge of the canvas. You know how there's like glue out on the edge? They just put it right here next to the drills, like in the corner, and that's how they start their straight edge. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Because they had originally bought it as a ruler, and because they wanted a ruler, but then they decided, I don't like the ruler as much as I thought. But because it's just 4 straight sides, they just multi-purpose it and just use it as a perfectly straight edge. So I'm like, hey, even on a tool that they don't like, it's still useful. So it's like, hey, at least I don't feel bad that they bought something, didn't like it, and then threw it in the trash. That would really hurt my feelings. There is one other thing, a surprise only for you, Princess, because you and I are insomnia buddies. I'll show you real quick. I'll be right back. I'll show you. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, I know where it is. I'm having a D moment. Oh. 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 What do you what do you think of that? What's the bracket at the top of the ruler? Oh, this thing here. I had an idea for Christmas. I was trying to think up something interesting and fun for Christmas that the people who already have some of my tools could buy to kind of dress up their canvases in a Christmassy way. Just to add some festivities to diamond painting. So this little bracket has two pins on it. This has two holes on it. You're jealous. And I was just like, I could do something like this for like every holiday or something like that. So like when springtime comes, maybe it'll be like a bunch of tulips, and it's just something that you can kind of attach to your canvas window just just to decorate it, right? Just so you have a little something. So when I'm painting, doing my thing, and I just kind of glance at this and I go, oh yeah, it's Christmas time. It's just nice. you know, it's a nice little thing, a nice little add-on. But I never put it in the store because I'm like, who is gonna buy this? Like nobody, nobody cares that much. It's like who's gonna buy that? Plus, it gets in the way of where you want to set your tray. You know, but sometimes I just put it there, and I've got my little gingerbread Christmas colored pin there with my gingerbread canvas window. You know, yeah, maybe I divide my canvas up, and I'm just Christmased out. You know, maybe I want a green and white Christmas tray there, or I want one of my rulers to be matching the gingerbread Christmas theme. That's that's why sometimes it's just fun to make goofy things, kind of like this Grinch sweater, this Grinch shirt. You know, all your sweaters are ugly. All your sweaters are ugly. They're ugly, I say. Ah, self-loathing. Wallow in pity. So, so I'm gonna say goodnight. Thank you very much, Princess, for hanging out with me. Later today, try to get you some sleep, and I'll see you very very soon. Okay, have a good night. I forgot how do I end the okay, there it is. That I saw, I want. I'll I'll think about it. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.